Skaug District 10, this is my third year, and I went to the house and I was told, well, just be quiet, learn, and that was my plan. I wasn't going to speak or pass bills, and I passed a lot of bills, and this is my third year, and I can't keep track of them. As I go through these bills, I'm here to tell you about different bills. I might say that's my bill, but really it takes everybody to pass a bill. And I'll get to age 71 as long as I don't run out of time, which is the bill that I think you want me to talk about. We passed 357 bills, so I gotta go really quick. We did get some property tax relief. It's not the type I wanted, it wasn't my bill, but it gives you some relief as a homeowner, so I am glad that something passed. We did pass a bill, my bill, which withholds sales and use taxes from city or county governments that don't enforce felony laws. We started that because of Boise not enforcing abortion criminal statutes. But that's going to apply to drugs or anything, so that's an important thing that we passed because of what we've seen happen in Portland, Seattle, and other wicked cities. Age 92, financial literacy is now required to graduate from high school, so you guys know how to balance your checkbook. Pretty basic. Parental rights in public schools. Now, parents are a premium. They have to know if there's something going on physically or mentally with the child. They must be notified. There's been a little bit of secrecy going on in schools with the counselors, so that should be over. Human trafficking deal, we got that through. You know, in Idaho, no one has been convicted of human trafficking in 13 years. And we had ran into some strange opposition, and it was some law enforcement. Figured that one out. But finally, we got it through, and now, starting right now, we can arrest pimps and put them in mandatory minimum sentences. Yeah. And holy cow, we had to pass a bathroom bill to keep boys and boys from figured that one out, but we got it through. The God We Trust bill, have anybody heard of that? Raise your hand. Okay, got a few. You know what? If you take money and donate for a sign to be in the public school, they have to put our national motto up in the front area of the school that says, "In God We Trust." Wow. Do that. Be friendly. It started. It's effective July 1st, so that bill got through. Important. This one I don't like. House Bill 166 prohibits certain restrictions in cities where you can't say we can only have one dwelling unit on our property. So if somebody wants to build another shack in the back and put a homeless person in there, you can't stop it, is how I read it. So that got through, and it got through pretty strong. I opposed that. H294 prohibits public entities from entering into contracts with Chinese government-owned companies. Yeah. And then, how are we doing on time? Oh, we're doing good? How about a little bit on age 71? Would you believe we had to pass a bill to stop people from cutting off kids' genitals? Yeah. I can't believe that was even an issue. I brought that last year, and I was told by the senators in power they wanted me to bring that bill. So we got it through 2 days before. Yeah, we're going to take that bill up. 2 days before, they told me that. Get it to the Senate after we passed it strongly in the House. They wouldn't even talk to me about it. Wouldn't tell me why. They said publicly it's a crazy bill. So we got some new senators this last election. We brought that bill back. Why that bill passed had to do with the prayer coverings of many in this room. I've been a city councilman in Nampa for 6 years before this job, and I said, where are the pastors? We're doing moral issues, and you don't want to rely on the politicians for moral issues. They showed up, the pastors, the Christians, the prayer warriors showed up at the Capitol, not making big fanfare. They were there praying, they were calling, they were everywhere. I don't even know them all, but they were pastors. And I could feel that prayer covering like I've never felt in my life. So thank you to pastors and all of you that prayed and called. It worked. We passed that bill strong, and the governor signed it with a pretty strong letter of support. So, and we wrote that in such a way, several of us together, that it should withhold in the appellate courts. We have one judge we'll have to get through. But overall, that bill's going to hold up, is my strong belief. The one bill that that didn't pass, I was kind of disappointed in, House Bill 67 on mandatory minimums for real fentanyl trafficking dealers. That couldn't get out of my committee. It's the only bill I wanted that didn't get out of my committee. There was some twisted thinking on why that was opposed, but 10 lobbyists, many from out of state, which we found out later also had pro-drug issues, kind of like Colorado, but they came in and talked all conservative. 10 lobbyists, well paid, and they influenced the legislators on my panel. We weren't getting money or kickbacks, but they really started to believe some of the lies and the deception. We're going to bring that bill back, but I'm going to need support on that this next year. So police fentanyl, we've got to hit the real traffickers hard. What else do we have? The firing squad bill. Now, that's not when you jump up, down, and holler about bringing back the firing squad. We couldn't get anybody to carry that bill. We can't carry out our law and order executions that are on the books. We have 8 people on death row for horrible crimes. They deserve the death penalty, but we can't carry it out because we can't get the drugs to carry out the lethal injections. So, firing squad. So I'll give a little announcement like Tammy did. That passed, and we had good support and good thoughts on that. But there's a Florida Liberty ammunition company that just sent a note and said they want to donate all the ammunition. We'll see if the governor accepts that. It is good ammunition. I looked it up online. But that'll probably come out public pretty soon. So overall, be encouraged. It was a successful year for family, faith, and freedom legislation. We didn't get it all, but we got a lot, and there's a lot to be thankful for. So continue to support those who are doing the right things in the House and the Senate. Thank you.